will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of. Let me say that again. Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of again. Thank you, man.
I swear there's less drama in a high school girls' locker room. What's good, hooligans? It's your boy, TornadoMcRae. Y'all know what time it is to get your cups and let's have another hooligan party. And it's ESPN Wednesday. We got to talk about it. And today's news, the drama queen of the NBA, that is James Harden, or the drama princess. We all know Ben Simmons is the drama queen. Yada, yada, yada.
Damn.
Bro, this is getting annoying. This is getting annoying as not even gonna hold y'all. This is gonna be straight to the point. Try not to make this too long of a video, but I'm sick and tired of this. So as y'all saw in the video, James Harden just told his camp that he was holding in China and the rest of the world he will not play for the Philadelphia 76ers organization as long as Daryl Morey is there. He will not be a part of any organization with Daryl Morey.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
This after Morey and the Sixers could not find a trade with the Clippers to send Harden to the Clippers. That's where this came after. Let me grab the mic to say what I really want to say. James Harden, what the f*** are you talking about, bro? Like, let's be honest. What doesn't make sense to me is, first of all, James, on your end, you don't look good asking for a trade from your third team that you wanted in the last 3 years. You don't look good. Like, there's nothing that can satisfy you, apparently. And it's pissing me off. It's really irking my nerves. It makes no sense. Because let's start with the basics. You force your way out of Houston because you don't want to be there. You force your way out of Brooklyn because you don't want to be there. And now you force your way out of Philly. All because each team is not going the way you specifically want.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
Can't say you ain't had the help. Can't say people ain't sent you where you wanted to go. You wanted to go to Brooklyn, you got to go to Brooklyn. You ain't like we're there, you wanted to go play with Joel Embiid, league MVP in Philly, you got to go to Philly. Now you don't like it there, and you want to go to the Clippers. Bro, what is going to satisfy you? Jesus Christ. And again, it's about the price you're asking for. Coming out of Houston, okay, yeah, you're still in your prime. You're max contract worthy. The way you handled yourself in Brooklyn, you're not really max contract worthy. But Philly took on your contract at that time. Then the way you showed your ass in Philly. Everybody's like, oh, he gave you 50 points in game one without Joel Embiid. What did he do the rest of that series? Wet the fucking bed. And y'all okay with this? That's cool with you. That's cool. And you expect to get a max contract in the offseason from Philly for your performance.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
And you're like, I want to leave Philly. And you want to go to the Clippers. Who, quite frankly, I don't think should take you anyways. They got enough they're trying to figure out over there. And to be honest, I think they may be on the cusp of something. I don't know. But I damn sure wouldn't take it if I'm Steve Ballmer in the Clippers organization. Not you. Hell no, not you. For the money you want, no. And let's also add into this. James, you are not worth that full max deal right now.
He ain't lying.
Your services are not that, bro. Not anymore. Not anymore. You're not one of the top 10 players in the league anymore.
Get him.
Hell, you're not one of the top 5 scorers in the league anymore. When it comes to scoring the basketball right now, top 5, in terms of scoring, I would say Luka, Jokic, what? In terms of I can go get a bucket at any time. Giannis, KD, Steph, Bron, Booker, Joel. That's 8 right there. Like, you, bro. And it could probably be more if I think about it. Secondly, why is Daryl Morey now all of a sudden a problem? Why is this? Because let's not forget, you worked with Daryl Morey for 8 years in Houston.
And
never had an issue or never came out and said you had an issue down there. Got paid because of that man while you were down there. Got traded where you wanted to be traded because of that man down there. Then you proceeded to ask to be traded back to an organization that he was working as a part of.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
But now all of a sudden he's a liar. Why would you go back to your former employer if he's been a liar? If he was a liar in Houston, what makes you think he changed in Philly? What the f do you think happened? Now all of a sudden he's a liar because he didn't give you what you wanted. Now all of a sudden, according to some reports, he's a liar because he didn't give you Pizza Fridays. What? Yeah, y'all. Reports have been going around that James Harden is calling him a liar. He's like, we were promised pizza every Friday. Big whoop-de-fucking do, bro. You rich enough to buy your own personal chef and make you a pizza every Friday. Really? And now that you didn't get the max contract that you wanted or the trade destination you wanted, all of a sudden he a liar. Hey, Harden, you know what you could do? You know what you could do? I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to do you one better to really secure your bag. You know you could ball out this final season of your contract, make everybody on the league remember how good you are. Then leave Philly at the end of the season. Go ahead and tell them, yeah, I'm leaving at the end of this year in free agency and go get paid somewhere else. I don't know. That's a thought. Let's see. Instead of 160 million, you get what, 120 mil? I'm sorry. At that point in my life, 40 million ain't nothing to me.
You're broke!
40 million ain't nothing to me, bro. At that point in my life, that's all the endorsements he's made, Adidas, overseas, commercials, Foot Locker. I'm sick and tired of this, bro. This is stupid. This is downright stupid. And on Daryl Morey's part, I get there are shady business tactics. And I'm not saying Daryl Morey's in the clear. Because it is quite possible that Daryl Morey has been promising James Harden a whole bunch of stuff and not giving him what he wants. Or making it hard to get him what he wants. And in that aspect, Daryl Morey, you're a dick too.
Get him.
Because he gives you what you ask for and you screw him over or make it hard as hell for him to get what he wants. If that's what you've been doing. So I'm going to hold you accountable too, Daryl. If you know Harden doesn't want to be here, but you're going to be like, yeah, I'm holding you hostage anyway. On some type you're a bad president of your organization. Flat out. Say whatever you want. But this is getting ridiculous and this saga is getting annoying. I hate it because it's drama filled for no reason that could have been avoided for every reason under the sun.
You ain't never left. You ain't never left.
And the fact that I'm having to sit here and talk about this with y'all because it's all over the f***ing news annoys me. I don't like talking about James Harden because James Harden just complains and whines to me. I don't like talking about Daryl Morey because he's always caught up in some shit. There's got to be some validity to Daryl being the way he is or how he runs the organization because Ben left on some extra drama type shit. Joel was obviously mad about it. Doc had to leave on some drama type shit. And now you got Harden. So clearly there's some things going on. And even apparently Chris Paul, who I really don't think he's as shiny and nice as everybody makes him out to be. Even Chris Paul said, hey, yo, Daryl Morey be lying down there. Said that GM in Houston when he was still there. Yeah, he'll tell you one thing, but it'll come out to be another. So multiple sources have questioned Daryl Morey's leadership. And because it's multiple sources, not just Harden, I'm inclined to believe there's some validity to Daryl Morey being a bad leader too. But I know for a fact James Harden is being a bad leader. It's different than the Dame Lillard situation. We all know that. Dame ain't ruffled no feathers. Dame played every game. Dame ain't make no excuses. Whether the team sucked or the team was great, Dame came and played and did everything he could to win. That's why nobody's mad at Dame Lillard, James. That's why nobody's mad. And when he finally said, I want to be traded, everybody's like,
hey, about damn time, bro.
You, on the other hand, put on a fat suit. Got a coach fired. Yeah, I'm talking about Brooklyn. Actually, you got multiple coaches fired. You got D'Antoni fired in Houston. Steve fired in Brooklyn. Teammates traded in both Houston and Brooklyn. 3 coaches fired. You got Doc Rivers fired too. If I'm not mistaken. did all this ripping and running, hooting and hollering, complaining about I didn't get the ball, I didn't like the offense, I want to play with Joel Embiid. So you leave the situation that y'all had in Brooklyn with KD, Kyrie, and you. Prior to that, you left the situation y'all had in Houston. Well, remember, y'all were up on the Golden State Warriors, and all you had to do was win at home. But you couldn't save your life. You couldn't hit the ocean with a shot. Hell, the whole team couldn't, really. But where were you, James? Where were you? The same guy who intentionally fouled out of his last playoff game with Houston. Because y'all were getting smoked. Because you didn't want to be a part of it. Yeah, that guy. Where were you, James? Where were you? You left. You ran. You went to where you got. Went to Brooklyn. You weren't the star player. Guess what? Newsflash. You weren't at that time. KD was. Kyrie was. You were regulated to what you were back in OKC. You were the third option. Oh, but you ain't like that. You ain't like that. Nah, you had to be at least the 2. 2 or the 1. So you rarely played. And you said, I want to play in a different system and go to Brooklyn. Luckily enough, Brooklyn just happened to have, or not Brooklyn, you wanted to go to Philly. Luckily enough, Philly just happened to have some issues going on with their point guard who can't shoot for shit, doesn't want to shoot for shit, and will never shoot for shit. So you go to Philly because you want to play with a league MVP. The league MVP balls out, is the teammate you need. All you have to do is support him, help him, regulate yourself. Everybody called y'all Kobe and Shaq 2.0. Guess what? Kobe showed up. You didn't. Yo, Shaq certainly did. He went down swinging, but he's got to take the flack because you couldn't hold your end of the bargain. Tyrese Maxey was balling out way more than you, but you couldn't hold in your end of the bargain. You are the one who wanted to sit there and regulate yourself to the bench and whatnot. You the one that won a max contract but playing like a 6-man off the bench. Playing like 2012 NBA Finals James Harden. Yeah. You playing like that James Harden. Can go off in the regular season. Can do all this and that. But can't do squat when it comes to the postseason. Can't close when it comes to the postseason. You. So what do you want to do? You want to run, go to California, go be with the Clippers, go back home, go out there. I want to say you're from Cali, right? I could be wrong. But you want to go to the Clippers. And when that don't get your way, you throw a temper tantrum. Shut up. Quite frankly, I don't care if you sit out. I don't miss your game. I don't miss you being on the court. I don't miss you playing in the NBA like that. That's me. When it comes to your services, I have not missed you when you were off the court. If Dame doesn't play, I'm gonna miss that. LeBron doesn't play, I'm gonna miss that. Steph doesn't play, I'm gonna miss that. Joel Embiid, miss that. Joker, miss that. Giannis, I'm gonna miss that. KD, I'm gonna miss that. D. Mitchell and Jason Tatum, I'm gonna miss that. I miss LaMelo Ball playing. I'm not going to miss James Harden doing his ISO bullshit if he decides not to play. I will not, James. And quite frankly, I think I can speak for everybody. We're tired of this bullshit and this drama. If you don't want to play in Philly anymore, guess what? Sit out the contract, wait till it's up, leave in free agency. Because we're tired of hearing about it. If you want to go to the Clippers that bad, do it that way. Because if Daryl Morey is the liar you say he is, why the f*** did you expect him to trade you in the first place? And Daryl, if you really the liar that they say you are, I highly suggest you start cleaning up your act and covering your tracks, my boy. Because when there's smoke, there's fire. But hey, that's all I got to say. All right, guys, that covers today's episode of ESPN Wednesday. If you enjoyed this content, please make sure to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom because y'all know it helps my algorithm, and that's your auntie's favorite neighbor. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, baby, and she's got to know when I'm there. But, guys, as always, I want to thank y'all for all the support and the love. We're at about 161 subscribers right now. We're still on that road to 200. So please continue to help grow this page. I'll continue to put out more content. But when it comes to the content, Y'all know the deal. What do I know? I am just a skinny brother with 2 tats. Peace. Much love to all of you. I'm out.